All right, guys, thank you so much. Could you please introduce your team name and your individual self? And I would like to understand things in terms of what went, well in your team. What was like super success for you? What did not go well for your team? Where what? Oh shucks, okay, things were a problem. What was your key learning takeaway from this entire process? And more importantly, if you were to play the game again, what would you do differently? Right, and this is just a free flowing conversation. Anybody can talk. It's not a very structured thing. Whatever comes to your mind, you could just free flowing open talk.
So,
So,
our team name is Tiny Trackers and myself Tessie Thomas.
Myself Sona. Myself Injani.
I'm Adi Shankar.
I'm Vaishak.
So what went well in your team, guys?
So, what went well in our team is that coordination. So, it was easy to communicate to all of the team players. So, everyone was understanding and catching the game fast. In the initial stage, it was difficult to catch up the game, but afterwards, communicating with each other, it became more comfortable to play.
So, as an operations manager, so first of all, I was very bad in communicating with the HR manager. So I don't have much operators to manage my machines and all. So then after by analyzing that there is a lack in that kind of things, and I communicate with my HR Tessie, and she gave much. She recruited so many people, and that helped me to raise my operation capacity, and my marketing manager also done well way to get much revenue in the market. So we have gathered around 100 100 to 29 crores around.
Of revenue.
Yes, sir.
And all worked in different sectors, but when it came to the game, we all worked together. Everyone was engaged in each of one sector.
So
this
basically, your teamwork and coordination and communication, I think that was key to
Yes, sir.
something that really worked well in your team.
Sir.
On the other hand, sorry, you were saying something.
Okay, sir. Then there is a problem that we haven't take care of strategy and IT. That was lacking in our entire process. And after second year, we are taking plan for doing international trade, that kind of things. Then we was around only getting less revenue. After getting into the international market, we have started to get more revenue. So it was the key takeaway from that side.
So you could improve your revenue drastically by going into international markets was one of the key revenue. Key takeaway, learning takeaway that you had.
Yes.
What did not go well in your team? What was, some of the challenges that you guys faced?
First of all, the initial stage was very difficult for us. First stage we are not familiar with the technologies and all, and after that we went through that tutorial and all, and Adshankar already told that like in coordination and teamwork we made it as good. My role was in IT and strategic management. But we didn't focus on IT sector like purchasing, CRM or business intelligence or like that technology. We didn't focus that. That was the small little drawback here. And like coming to strategic management, last stages we found to know that like we are stepping to that we can gain more revenue rather than generating small revenues like domestic currencies or by doing domestically. That was the main identification or main feedback.
So, adding to Angel, I want to say that at the first stage, I allocated, as a finance leader, I allocated money to all sector, and according to it, the utilization was comparatively less in all sectors. So, in IT and strategy was utilized 0% in the first 2-3 years. So that was a main drawback. So our fund was not flowing to the market. Proper allocation of fund was not there, and HR also in the first year there was no proper training given. So that was the main drawback that we found.
Okay. What was your key learning takeaway that you guys would have, from the session, the last 2 days?
Already mentioned like that. If we are focused more about in strategic or international management, we can gain more revenue. In this time, we went a loss strategy. We improving the revenue, but we are like
Pat is
PAT is
getting
increasing. So next time we will.
PAT is decreasing, you mean, as in it's going on loss. Yeah.
minus.
Minus figure are came out. So next time we will get an opportunity. We will rectify that.
Okay.
So if the planning, first of all, from the initial stage, if you are lacking in planning and budgeting, it will be a great problem. So at the last stage, we understand that how to plan to go to a higher position. So according to that, we tried to plan, and we in the initial stage we are putting so much buffer amounts. Percentage is putting around 30, 40, that kind of things. But after that, we identified that the amount is only little to us, that we want to utilize it much better. And Vaishak is also taken from the existing shareholders, so that lead to our drop of market share. So these are the problems which we faced.
Did any point in time did you want to guys saying, hey, chalo, let's quit? I mean, it's not working for us.
No.
No.
The first stage we felt when the game was little bit difficult for not understanding.
Yeah.
So that was
Very much
yeah
unfamiliar
complicated.
for us.
That
First
time.
Right.
we are
So we
new to
thought-
this technology, you know.
Yeah.
That's why we were difficulty to handle. And after
So
that,
after
we
the
managed.
second time when we start competing with our friends, so it made us
we
a
have
competitive
high
mind.
enthusiasm
Yeah.
mind to
So
compete with us.
so we
and
are
to-
now also thinking that if we got one more chance,
Yes.
we may
We
increase
can.
our conflict.
Planning.
So you want to play one more year.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So
And
I want to
yeah.
add one more point.
Sure.
As a HR manager, like in the initial first year, like I failed to recruit more people according to their needs. But later we understood the game and I started recruiting the people, and also we have given training programs and
Welfare activities.
welfare activities. Yeah, that all.
So all of that really improved the overall EDI, and you know, you also understood how important it is to
Yeah.
take care of employees, because all of that will have impact on sales efficiency, operation efficiency, and all of that. Cool. So if you guys play the game next time, will you play it differently?
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
Sure.
sure.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts? Final thoughts? Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
guys.
sir.
Thank you. Yeah. We'll